Selby's time, breaking down the stories every view will unwind. From left to right we'll see the light. It's balance we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis Selby talking straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combo's unique. The combo's unique. Days out with the cheerful whistle and guitar riff. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The convo's unique. Curtis Selby talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combo's unique. The combo's unique. The combo's unique.
Thank you very much. It is I, Curtis Selby, your retired midnight blogger on blogs in this case. At 4:11 p.m. Sorry it took me so long. I was talking to a friend and we lost track of time. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a watch party of what I kind of jokingly refer to now as my new favorite horror film. And one of my favorite channels to watch for sleepy time is something called Space Ice. And Space Ice basically talks about films that he loves or hates in a very tongue-in-cheek, very hilarious kind of way. And he was doing his take on Willy's Wonderland. And it just looked so funny. So I have since watched another review or two of it, and I have watched the first half of the film, and I've watched enough of the reviews that I know how it ends. I think we're going to enjoy this one. You did not realize this, but your life has been incomplete. All your life you have been missing Nicolas Cage beating the crap out of scary animatronic puppets. And you need that. You need that in your life. It is a scientific fact. Alright, as always, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to and have the funds, please become a member. Although lately I've been a terrible streamer and not been streaming enough. But I'm going to try to make this that more of a priority. Meanwhile, I also want to point out that I have, as always, a goal set up for 5 super chats of what? Some kind of an amount. I will do a late night karaoke stream at midnight tonight. I made it a little bit difficult because I want to get worth my while if I'm going to stay up that late. I also have a poll. kind of random, disparate movies that I selected. But what is your favorite Halloween film? Is it Dracula, Kevin Fraser's Mummy, The Phantom of the Opera, or Halloween? So far, a third of you say Dracula, a third of you say Kevin Fraser's The Mummy, a third of you say Phantom of the Opera. Nobody has voted for the classic film Halloween. I'm kind of surprised. And lastly of all, let's say hello to the people in chat. I didn't have this set up and all that, so there won't be many of us probably, but that's okay. We have one of the pillars of the community, FKC 2005. Some there are who call him Tim, saying hail to all in the chat. This dumbass owes me money. And Lizzie Armstrong, welcome, welcome. Cassie says that not seeing Lizzie in the stream is always rough. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. All right, let's shut off that music. We've got better things to see. If you're in Cosme, you may see the little meme that I shared of Nicolas Cage dancing awesomely. Yes, that's a scene from the movie that you're about to see, if you're willing to abide patiently. People saying hello to each other in the chat. I see there are about 5 people waiting on YouTube and only one person in Cosme. The Cosme link should be pinned to the top of the chat. Let me take a look here, see if I know what I'm talking about. Is it not pinned to the top of the chat? It may not be. Pin message. There we go. Now it is. Please join me in Cosme. If you're new, you just click on that link and it should auto direct you to Cosme itself. I have found that sometimes I have to copy and paste that, not to put you to work, but sometimes Google doesn't like us doing these watch parties because, you know, big corporations side with other big corporations and like to crush little people and put them in the dirt. But there's no legal problem. I am purchasing the stream by which the thing is shared, so you know Nicolas Cage is getting his money. It's not pirated, and so you know, bite me, Google. All right, so I am going to give you guys a little bit more time. You know, I will do the thing that some of my more autistically inclined friends do and look up IMDb, give you guys a little bit of time to get into Cosme. IMDb, it's the thing to do. And I will share some things from the scrolls. Not as many as deleted scenes does, but then I don't do it as entertainingly as he does. So, you know, it is what it is. But Willy's Wonderland. Do 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 do. I had just found out about this film recently. It was made in 2001. So basically, this is a child of the pandemic. A quiet drifter is tricked into a janitorial job at the now condemned Willy's Wonderland. The mundane task suddenly becomes an all-out fight for survival against wave after wave of demonic animatronics. Fists fly, kicks land, titans clash. And only one side will make it out alive. It is directed by Kevin Lewis, written by G.O. Parsons, stars Nicolas Cage, Emily Tosta, who does a decent job. I'm not saying she's the best actress I've ever seen, but she's definitely good enough for the role that she was given. And Beth Grant, who I believe is the evil. Oh, I shouldn't give that away. I'm giving away a spoiler. She's the sheriff of the town. She did a fantastic job in a similar role on Wayward Pines, which is something I would also love to be sharing one of these days. That might be the next show I play after I get through, because one of the shows that I'm playing is only a 1 season thing. We've got Nicolas Cage, Emily Tosta, Beth Grant, Rick Wrights, Chris Warner. You know, I need Mikey Susie for here. He would know everything about all these people, or at least about some of them. Taylor Towery is Cammy the Chameleon. Christopher Bradley is Artie the Alligator. Billy Busey as Gus the Gorilla. Duke Jackson is Nighty Night. Who's the squirrel? Oh, Willy is Jerry Stanek. It has 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb. I think it is shamefully underrated. I don't know that I would give it an 8, but it's a fun film. Don't go into this thinking you're going to have a life-changing experience. You got to go into it kind of thinking that you're about to see something like maybe Monty Python and the Holy Grail, although that's not a great comparison. But anyway, Lizzie Armstrong is working outside on chores and moving animals around 7:20 in the morning in Australia. Hi from Fifi. And late getting started this morning. Man, I slept in bad late today, and then I took a long nap. But I've been working so hard lately. And I know other people have been working hard too, but Dad Man Walking, YouTube going to be big time, and forget the little guys. It's sounding like, yep, yeah, YouTube doesn't care about us. Dad Man Walking, hey, sorry I can't stay getting ready to hand out ramen. That's fantastic. No, I thank you for coming in and sharing, basically giving a comment. I love that. Love you people. So let's see if there's anyone in Cosme. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get started. So you know the drill. Click on that Cosme or copy and paste it if you can't get it to click, which hopefully most of you can get it to click. But the movie starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. He's I gotta give them kudos on their icons, and let me know how the sound is. Yeah, I'd never heard of Landmark Studio Group. Landafar, never heard of that one. Like I say, they've got great logos and stuff. I really love this one. Saturn Films. And it took about 4 or 5 production companies to make this. And I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming that 80% of the budget was Nicolas Cage. I don't know how many other parents have felt the way I have felt when I've had to take my kid to a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, but this movie kind of expresses the feeling perfectly. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I've got to get out. I can help. I can help. Nope, I'm out. Screw you, Paul. I'm young and pretty. I can marry another one. She probably let kids die too. She's young enough to have more kids. Of course, to be fair, I would make kids with her if she just asked nicely. This is very important to the plot. What plot there is, anyway. I take it back. She did save the kids. I'd not realized. Now I know who she is. The most important thing in this film is Nicolas Cage is a badass. That's really all you need to know. He's been in the military. From what I've seen, he may or may not have been special forces, but he was some kind of a badass in the military. It's really all you need to know. And somehow he can afford a badass Camaro. I'd be happy with that Camaro. Be a pretty good little chick magnet. It's your birthday. Man, that song's been going off in my head a lot the last few days. It's your birthday, so let's party, everyone. Even his boots say he's a badass. IMDb doesn't tell me, but I'm almost certain that 70 to 80% of the budget went into Nicolas Cage's salary. It did not do well. Wow. Uh, yeah, this thing was a sad flop, and I'm sad about it. I think it deserved to do better. I'm pretty sure this character lives on those energy drinks. You kind of almost expect for his skull to start flaming. It's like these damn rednecks. They don't deserve to be in the same film as Nicolas Cage. Y'all, please let me know if you recognize any of the names. John Pontorero, this is Willy's Wonderland, which I think is a severely underrated film from the pandemic. Nicolas Cage gets to destroy animatronics. Hello, John. Hello, Connie Cleary. Welcome, welcome. God bless you guys. I'm tried to make this so that I wouldn't interfere with your stream later, Connie, or hopefully anyone else's. But oh wow, Lizzie, 98% humidity. This kit was released in 2021. I never heard of it until about maybe a month ago, or probably not even that long. Probably more like 2 weeks ago. Hello, Resolute Germ. Oh, what year old Phantom? Really, Annie. I just wanted to be very generic. So, you know, just take your favorite Phantom, your favorite Dracula, your favorite Halloween, and let me know which one's your favorite out of all those. Dead Man Walking, I love the ramen, except they were 30 minutes late. I was sitting there alone getting angry. Stares from the employees. Oh, don't hate that. Sorry about that, Dad Man. It's Halloween. Okay, so now you have the lead actress. I don't think this was her first role, but I think this was probably her first lead role because kids left them out there. You make whatever you want out of this stare between Cage and Toasta. I just think she's toasty. Collins in listening mode. That's okay. And John, what was the Tesla dealership or ICE facility she was going to torch? Well, watch and find out. Get down and boogie. You'll find out later that there's at least some significance to all that dialogue. But the fact is, we're not watching Nicolas Cage, so bring him back. Oh, they were smart enough to bring him back. Lot of abandoned vehicles there. What's going on with that? And I think if I'd watched this without knowing what it was, I would have expected that, all these missing people. So they're somewhere near Springfield, Missouri, wherever they're at. They're basically in the middle of outer butt fuck you. But there are at least rumors of small towns where this is done, where there's some kind of setup so they can get big city slickers to have to spend $1,000 in the town. That's what I thought this was, but it's something different. No internet in Hayesville. I guess I will just let you know now. I don't think Cage has a single line in this movie. The budget for this movie was 5.5 million. I'm wondering how many of those million were just Nicolas Cage's salary. I got a guy for you. And here is Willy's Wonderland. Tex McAdoo. Kid Killers. Gateway to Hell. Anyway, Dead Man Walking is a family laugh now, but yeah, I was that creepy guy. Got you, Dad, man. Fluff Chick Productions not doing my watch party tonight. Dad, my cousin, and wife are here visiting us today. That's fantastic. Well, I'll miss it, but I hope you have a good time. And trick or treating starts shortly. Right on. So if Connie doesn't respond, sorry, she'll be handing out candy and hanging out with her family. Howdy, howdy. We had a TV spot and everything, which, to be honest, for something like this out here in the Midwest, that would be a big deal. So let's party, everyone. Just so everybody knows, if Curtis had grown up a little less messed up, I would have been just like Nicolas Cage. I wouldn't have been the talkative chatterbox I am today. I would have just stood around being cryptic and saying nothing ever. That's the official story, but there's more to it. That's the best acting I've ever seen from a 7-foot animatronic weasel. And Nicolas Cage gives the best performance of somebody interacting with a 7-foot animatronic weasel. You are officially on staff. Little known fact, this is how I got most of the jobs I've gotten in my lifetime. 88-minute movie. And I don't know if I could deal with being named Tex McAdoo. Make sure and take breaks. And he does. He makes sure he's like the weird combination of incredible work ethic and yeah, let's take a break. I like his boots. I mean, these guys are both fashion icons. I don't know if I can measure up to their raw sexuality. If you see a lighter thrown in Act One, you better have it lit in Act Three. Damn it! This isn't Nicolas Cage. Hey, the mandatory teenagers that are going to die in the film. Spoiler alert. The mandatory pretty slutty girl who is just smart enough to do a few things and not smart enough to challenge a male ego. I wonder how she learned how to get out of handcuffs. Teenage stereotypes. Yes, it is. No, it's for entertainment. The audience doesn't want to hear this. We want more Nicolas Cage. Spock. I think that might be boyfriend and girlfriend. Maybe. It's a little subtle. I might be wrong. That's how most women respond when I ask them out. He's so badass. He even makes being a janitor look badass. Marvel as Nicolas Cage cleans a filthy place. A lot of people online were speculating that this was their answer to Five Nights at Freddy's. I think I can see you know, whether or not it was inspired by Five Nights or not, it was inspired by some similar stuff. Greek. They had a top-notch sound guy. Probably 90% of the budget went to Cage and 90% of the rest went to the sound guy. Now, this character is very health conscious, so he lives on energy drinks. All right. Yep. 90% of the jobs I've had have been just like this. These break scenes are quickly becoming iconic across the internet. Wonder how many times it took him to get that down. John, I like turtles. Let's take a look at the poll here. 62% of you say Kevin Fraser's The Mummy. 25% say Phantom of the Opera. 12% of you voted for Dracula. Kapla Gorillas. Glory to you and your house. Willy's Wonderland sounds like a strip club, and indeed it does. I think that's part of the irony. It sounds like a strip club, but it's a kid's kind of like a CC's Pizza or whatever, Chuck E. Cheese, something like that, where kids go to celebrate birthdays and parents go to feel their souls slowly die. It's your birthday, so let's party, everyone. Gotta admit, it would be spooky, but Nicolas Cage, he doesn't believe in being spooked. He's just like, I spent years in Iraq or wherever he was in the military, and these animatronics are pussies. It's Chris Bosch. Yeah, I'm stealing the joke. Never mind. I don't even know who Chris Bosch is. It was just funny when Space Ice said it. Actually, this is probably more like Army of Darkness than any other movie I can think of. And I think Nicolas Cage's character likes to fight. He's like, finally, a worthy challenger. It's probably been years since he had an opponent as dangerous as a live animatronic. To quote Space Ice, Cage is going full and glorious bastards on that ostrich. Yep, he even pulled the thing's spine out. That's how badass Nicolas Cage is. So, what do you think of the film? Great film, huh? And Nicolas Cage has such a great work ethic. He's got to continue to clean in a clean uniform. Mm-hmm. Next time I have a cut, I'm gonna have to try that. The hell? They locked me in? How do they expect me to get the trash out? I've got a giant animatronic ostrich I've got to throw away. Screw it. Break time. Next to his work ethic, this character's major trait is extreme cleanliness. I expect he may have some OCD. And he loves that pinball machine. Like, this is the second best love scene in the whole movie right here. Lovingly cleaning off the pinball machine. Come to think of it, some of the girls in the bars Dad used to take me to did look pretty good draped around a pinball machine. I was too young and stupid to know what to do about it back then, which probably saved me some STDs anyway. So, you know. Your typical Tulsa bathroom. I love the men's room sign there. Something Rocket. Everybody loves Rocket. Okay. Another fun fact, this scene was not sped up. This is just how fast Nicolas Cage actually works. Again, stole that joke from Space Ice. Willy's Wee Weasels. There's no sexual innuendo in anything in this film whatsoever. Finally got this bathroom cleaned up. I'm pretty sure I turned that off. So let's party, everyone. That expression on Cage's face, just that complete disgust. He just got this cleaned up. And another joke I'm stealing from Space Ice, when this appears magically in blood on the mirror and all you get from the guy is mild disgust, you're probably messing with the wrong guy. Dadgummit. Yeah, Army of Darkness. Joseph Campbell would also have been great in this role, especially when he was a little younger. Well, where is this thing at? Oh, there it is. Hey, Steven Seagal is still acting. Hey, is this your cameo, Gorilla's Random Thoughts? I think you would do a little bit better against Nicolas Cage, though. Stupid plunger. Damn it. Now I got to clean all that again. I don't know what these things have against cleaning, but Space Ice said he was making armor, but I honestly think the gorilla might have broken a rib or two. So even though this is a badass, he's not quite superhuman, though he might be close. You don't see it necessarily in these scenes, but there's a scene or two coming up where I'm like, I don't know if a human being could actually do that. Yeah, Willy, I see you. I see some of the animatronics are missing. I ain't scared. I'm coming for you, Willy. I'm coming for you. Oh, break time. Thinking about changing my diet. See if I can find that punch, that energy drink, and just drink it all over the place. There's a world outside of Willy's Wonderland, and it's full of stupid teenagers. Oh, my jaw twitches just like that when I'm stressed. Three guys for the two girls. No, four guys. That's what's wrong with this film. Too many guys. Yes, I'm just here for the looks. I gotta admit, she is kind of cute. Honestly, I think she's kind of cute. But now she's gone. Never mind. I think a case could be made that this is both more entertaining and more realistic than Under Siege. Just, saying. Is it weird that this scene kind of turns me on? Oh, I'm sorry. I said that out loud. Sorry. My bad. My bad. I love that he even had salivating jaws. Hey, Real Wade, how's it going? I don't really have any plan tonight. Let me know when you're doing your thing, and I'll be in the chat or whatever. Hey, Connie's already had 4 trick or treaters. Woo! Pop by. DJ Play Nice. Howdy, howdy. Salute. Thanks for hosting. Just stopping by. Say hi. Thumbs up the live. Have fun. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween. Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Master has set Dobby free. Willy's Wonderland sounds like a guy's strip club, so not weird. Yeah, it is. I mean, the whole thing is just funny as crap to me. My ex-wife right here. Would you like to look at my tree house? Nothing Freudian there at all. Siren Sarah. Is she dead? She can't be dead. We're teenagers. We can't have our own self will. You have to do what we do. If we jump off the bridge, you should too. I'll be in my bunk. The movie at least knows that we don't want to spend too much time away from Nicolas Cage. It kind of presses it sometimes, but mostly we get back to him before we turn the movie off. It's good to be Nicolas Cage. He's not very empathic, is he? It's kind of like a young Hillary Clinton. I could see this being done in that supernatural RPG that I've got, only with low level characters that everyone deliberately wants dead. Teenage tropes, teenage stereotypes. Yeah, but your girlfriend has a nice navel. Hey, he's smarter than a lot of the guys I know. At least made sure to let his baby know that she was worth it. Oh, gorillas, you silly person, you. I was mainly turned on by the blonde chick, but anyway. The Miley Cyrus animatronic is kind of. Truly, the romance between these two teenagers is epic. One or two of these teenagers actually has a brain. He's like, feelings? Screw that. Dance, dance, dance like there's ants in their pants. The super happy fun room. Teenage stereotypes. Okay, here's the backstory. I'll shut up. Because I don't know about you, but I'm familiar with all kinds of satanic rituals. I thought she'd never ask. I think that might be the only F bomb. No, there's a few others, I think. Creepy. I really need to find a girl like this. Gorillas, do you have any advice? Like, whatever. She thinks it's cool. She's into it. Stereotypical teenagers. She says it better than I do. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. I believe this is the only love scene in the film, I think, other than where Nicolas Cage is cleaning the. They don't show much, but it's sure nice. Let's kill everyone. Hey, good meme, John. Yeah, I think that's the filmmakers adding some touches to Willy. There's not much you can do for that, I think. But it's break time. And then, the teenagers dying really isn't that big of a deal. So let's drink our energy drink and play the pinball machine. I'll be in my bunk. Either they didn't want to push the R rating or they didn't pay her enough to take the top off. I don't know. It's because you're hot. Yeah, gorillas, head down to the Hookerone OKC. I'm not watching. What is she like? She's your typical teenage blonde. But she's still, I mean, yeah, there you go, John. Just perfect. Obviously, nothing bad can happen in any of these places anybody's hiding. Another great meme. Yep, you have the whole lineup of the bad guys. Basically, six teenagers and Nicolas Cage against eight demonic animatronics. But two of them are already gone. Cage took out two with no help. So let's see if the six teenagers add anything to the fight. I was in Willy's Wonderland. No, not a prank call. Yeah. I think that those two lines kind of define the whole police department in this show. Dadgummit, my break's almost over. Okay, there. Now I can go save the teenagers. Well, at least the ones that are alive. Nighty night, nighty night. I think Nicolas Cage may have some rage issues, but I do think he picked the right career to help him deal with them. Well, 3 out of 5 now. So far, with no help from any of these teenagers, or no real help anyway. Now she's the one who should be turned on because I mean it's Nicolas Cage. Uh, Best film ever. 7.9 since she didn't take her top off. To steal a joke, but I'm going to change it up a little bit from the nostalgia critic. Every time he kills an animatronic, it's a little love letter to my heart. I got you all killed. Oh, I guess there is still one that's alive other than her. No, you can't. No, you can't. Good one, John. What I love is next to Nicolas Cage, she's probably the most serious actor in this, and she's giving it her all. She's not just sloughing this off for a paycheck. And that's why she's not really evil for selling out people to demonic animatronics. Break time. Here, take care of it. I'm out. Oh, good one, John. I think the scene that is making this movie a cult classic is coming up now. Yeah, gorillas, you're not wrong. The teenage blonde could get me a special cell in Oklahoma. Have I seen the 100? No, I have not. Gorillas Random Thoughts. No, I have not. See, this is why you need party balance in D&D. When you've got like low level characters with just two high level characters, the high level characters end up doing everything. That's about the first time he's shown any real emotion. Hasn't he killed like all but three or four of them now? Oh, really good one, John. And that's the iconic line of the movie. He's not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with him. Hmm. Okay. Um, he doesn't look terribly worried. This guy is a real icon of leadership. All that blood all over her mouth. Oh, another good meme, John. So, like, if Arthur Fonzarelli had Oh gosh. So stupid, but I love it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. 'Cause I'm a dumbass. I'm a milk toast. I poured some gasoline. Does that count? I evaded being killed by all these animatronics. I did more than anyone except Nicolas Cage. A year before, he was in Washington, D.C. as an FBI agent. Nope. No, you're not. Oh, Gorillas is thinking about doing reviews on the 100. That's cool. As much as I don't like this guy, I wonder if I would do much better. I would hope I would at least stand up. Always at your service, Miss Leave. What a shame. Looking for these. Nothing sexual about this at all. Yeah, that I don't know. There probably are people strong enough to break those zip ties, but it's very close to superhuman, in my humble opinion. Hey, she's doing something proactive. She, oh my balls! My God, that hurts. Please, no more, no more. Okay. Yeah, she is literally the only character that is in any way helpful to Nicolas Cage. Probably the sheriff has a few levels, but she's a silly bitch. You know what? What I like to do when I'm asleep or when I'm tired outside of a house with demonic animatronics is I like to take a nap. Well, they're paying me to clean the place up. I guess I better get back to work. You know, the sad thing is, like I say, in an alternate universe, Curtis Selby is doing something very similar to this. I think the weasel's all that's left. Yeah, there you go, John. Good one. All right. So he cleaned the place up. He covered up the bodies. Now it's your birthday, and we're going. It's your birthday, so let's party, everyone. Look at that place. I don't think the only thing that's not clean is the weasel on the background behind him. You could eat off of that floor. Oh, wait. No, it's break time. You are so lucky, Willie. Another good meme, John. Okay, this is the scene. Now, because the budget didn't allow for a choreographer, Nicolas Cage did his own choreography here. I wonder if you could tell if I hadn't told you. So he beat the game, and now what? Oh, he found a way out somehow. Oh, they left it unlocked. Now he can actually take the trash out. It was really good of them. Now he can do his job the right way. GDSOB, or was it GCDV? Jean Claude Van Damme. Or I don't know. I got a couple of letters mixed up. You know what I mean? Man, lady, if he's badass enough to have defeated 6 of the 8 animatronics, don't you think you should side with him? No, no. Some people just cannot admit when they're wrong. Yeah, it has nothing to do with her bad decisions. He literally cut her in half. Well, while I appreciate what you did to the sheriff, I spent all this time cleaning. Yeah, good one, Tim. Animal's big choice. So good, it'll drive you mad. Nice. Great memes, Tim. What the hell is that? I don't know how to respond to that one. Yeah, I was kind of felt sorry for Barbie. The human centipede one isn't opening up. If you play this backward, Paul is dead, man. Miss him, miss him. You know, as a DM of D&D games, I'm thinking this is a special magical bag of energy drinks, probably +5. Cranberry sauce. Here comes the boss battle. This is what we all came here to see. Who wins, Nicolas Cage or the 7-foot animatronic weasel? Round one, fight! The weasel is the one that did the best against him. I got to give him that. Fool on the hill. Oh, now it's opening up. Yep, yep, that's a pretty scary human centipede. That's what John said in Strawberry Fields Forever. Yep. Oh, good Lord. He said, Paul is a dead man. I'm so tired. Rest in pieces, Willy. Now I got to clean all this up. I guess Tex thought he'd have some fun with the dead man's car because he's figuring he's dead. Surprised they even fixed it. Number nine, number nine, number nine. Oh, great photo, Tim. That's fantastic. Oh, shit. I guess one of the animatronics isn't quite dead. The hell? He cleaned the place. Remember, if you're gonna have a thrown lighter in Act 1, somebody better use it in Act 3. Yes, Tim, he got his Starbucks. Only Nicolas Cage, or possibly Jean-Claude Van Damme, could kill 7 animatronics and have the place clean in one night. It's a Venti in the UK. Hey, hey, Venti in the UK. I'm as free as a bird now. Just because people call it out to be funny. Holy shit. It's Nicolas Cage. We didn't recognize you with your sunglasses on. Oh, John, we do this tune Freebird because people call it out to be funny, so we learned it. That's funny. And they're the only two that survived. They're also the only two that made any kills. Oh, that's a great meme. It just wouldn't be the same. Oh, that's a beautiful photo, Tim. This weird world ain't change. Now we can open it back up without worry about murders. Brannigan? Oh, beautiful. And there's the bar. Nice. Second to the last is John Wayne. Oh, Brannigan. Oh, that was used in the second to the last John Wayne film, Brannigan. I got you. You know, I think I saw that way back when I was 5. I love John Wayne, but there's a lot of his films I haven't watched. Fine, you've earned an energy drink. You at least killed one of them. Wait a minute. It's not dead. You didn't complete your work. Pigeon dung. So there it is. Nicolas Cage actually ended up killing all 8 of the animatronics with some small help. Party never ends at Willy's Wonderland. John, do you want me to do a karaoke since or one song since yes, it's the best movie ever. I thought you would. I hoped you would like it. You may not like it as much as I do, but dad gum, I love this movie. And let's party and have fun. It's your birthday, so let's party, everyone. Let me know, John, if you want me to do a song at the end of the show and what song you'd like. I think Freebird would be appropriate, but you paid for the song, so you choose it. Is that what film is that, Tim? I feel like I should know that one. I wish I could do a dance like Nicolas Cage. I'm glad you liked it, John. Oh, you were watching The Crawling Eye in London? That's fantastic. I did know what that was. I just couldn't remember what the heck it was. I should have remembered it from the two chicks. I hate that this movie lost about $4 million. Having said that, that still makes it more profitable than most Disney films. That's right. Big Al showed that film a week or two before you went to London. The Crawling Eye. Freebird. I think that was about the only song that was an actual song. When I saw that on the TV, I said to myself, "Oh Lord, what are the odds?" Yeah, exactly. There are some serendipitous moments in our lives. City National Bank, which probably lost $4 million on this production. Willy's Wonderland 2? What the heck? So it only lost 4 million, so it deserved a sequel. All right. I just want to listen to this music because I'm a weirdo and I like to watch the credits all the way through. I'm kind of like deleted that way. You know, you can say whatever you want. All these people got together and made a film, and it breaks my heart that they lost money, but I feel like it deserved to have at least broke even. Freaking pandemic is what one of the things that killed it. That, and I don't know about you, but I did not see any advertising for this. Produced with financial assistance of a 30% cash rebate from the National Film Development Corporation of Malaysia. Thank you, Sashi. So maybe technically it only lost a couple of million. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're right, John. I just think that would be funny if there was a sequel. Willy's Wonderland 2. What happened? Copyright 2020. Thank you, Plandemic. Distributed by Screen Media, a chicken soup for the soul company. That's right. The same people who do the chicken soul for the chicken soup for the soul books made this movie. Just saying. And I never was a big fan of those books, but I got to tell you, this endears them to my heart. Tim had to delete those photos, saw my meds in them. Oh, yeah. So playing it safe. I know no one could read it. No, you're smart, Tim. That's okay. I totally understand. I'm down to only one set of meds and I'm losing weight. It's funny what happens when you just eat right and take an occasional walk. All right. So that was Willy's Wonderland. I will at least read some of the scrolls. There's not much in it, sadly, because like I said, I feel like this is totally an underrated film. February the 12th, 2021 was the release date. Was filmed in the United States. Location Strayberry Crossing, 2692 Sandy Plains Road, Marietta, Georgia. Budget of $5.5 million estimated. Opening weekend, $97,164. It ended up grossing $418,286 in the U.S. and Canada, and only $457,144 worldwide. So, like I say, maybe it only lost to 2 or 3 million, but it does make me kind of sad that it lost so much when I think that was a fun film. And there's not much else here. IMDb doesn't seem to care for this one. Nicolas Cage improvised the pinball dance, goofs early on. Wait, what the heck? I'm not I don't usually use IMDb that much, so okay. Early on when the janitor, dang nabbit, stop it. When the janitor first enters the kitchen and starts cleaning, he has a piece of tape on his cheek. He doesn't actually apply the tape on his face until after the ostrich fight, which happens shortly after he cleans the kitchen. This appears to be either poor resolution or possibly a very thin blood pack on Nick's left cheek. He enters the kitchen at approximate timestamp 1739. Some angles it appears to either has heavy face makeup right on the top of his cheekbone. And it's not letting me read it, so I don't know. I don't know if that's because I don't have the IMDb Pro or what. The biggest quote from it is, "He's not trapped in there with them, they're trapped in here with him." There's a feature-length version of the Geo Parsons short that this was originally based off of, Wally's Wonderland, which evidently was produced in 2017. Y'all let me know if you want. I can play that for you. It's featured in Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast Camping Calamity 2021. The soundtracks, Just Clap Your Hands, written by Moi, performed by Moi, Jessica Graves Davis, and Mark Gagliardi. So, there it is. Not much to say, and it makes me kind of sad because I thought that was a fantastic little thing. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. And also, Tim, let me know what you think as far as a song, because I will be happy to do one. And if you don't have one in mind, I will probably just sing Freebird before we call it a stream, just so that you get at least some money or some worth out of your money. Tim is back, and Big Al Presents is here thumbing up. I know he's about to do a stream, so I don't want to go too far. John, that sounds dirty at Big Al. Uh, yes, Tim, this you can blame on the coof. I tend to agree. Raid Big Al later. Yes, please. Let's raid. If I had the capacity, I would just send you there. But I'm going to have that open. It's live in 64 minutes. So we've got about an hour if we wanted to do something else. Agent Charlotte Nightstar. I like Trick or Treat is my favorite Halloween film with Anna Paquin. Очень интересно. Girls just want to have fun. You got it. And before I sing us out of here, let's take a quick look at Kevin Fraser's The Mummy is 33%. 7% of you chose Dracula, 33% chose Phantom of the Opera, 27% chose Halloween. So Kevin Fraser's The Mummy and Phantom of the Opera are tied for favorite film from the poll at any rate. And Agent Charlotte Nightstar, Happy Halloween, Folk Aruse. Not to be confused with, well, anyway. All right. Right. Getting out of Cosme. Going to John. I second that. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. All right. John, I'm going to give you a few seconds. Do you have another song in mind, or would you be okay with Freebird? Just let me know. Willy's Wonderland. Or I'll be happy to sing that one too. In fact, I may just sing them both. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I will sing both of those songs. And then if you have a third one, since you're so generous anyway, you deserve probably a lot more than 3 lame songs from me. Let's start with Freebird lyrics. Leonard Skinnard. Love Leonard Skinnard. All right. If y'all are ready, here's my lame rendition of Freebird, paid for by John Ponterero. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me for killing all those animatronics? For I must be traveling on now, 'cause there's too many places I've got to see and kill weird demonic monsters. But if I stay here with you, girl, would I be arrested since you're so young? But things just couldn't be the same, 'cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change, oh, 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 oh. And the bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Bye bye, baby, it's been a sweet love. Though this feeling I can't change. But please don't take it so badly, 'cause Lord knows Nicholas is to blame. But if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change, oh. And this bird you cannot change. I give you a bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Lord help me, I can't change. Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly high, free bird? Yeah. Okay. I know that was lame, but anyway, And Tim is lighting the candles. Woo! And I'm not sure what. Oh, it's a mic. Thank you. All right. So we did Freebird. Let's see if, holy cow, I kind of wish I'd been sharing that. That was a nice little advertisement there. All right. So Willy's Wonderland lyrics. Surely somebody has it. Somebody's got everything out there, right? Genius.com. When the daylight's gone and you find yourself alone, standing face to face against the coming storm, there's no promise I can make to you to take your fears away. We just need to last the night alone and pray we'll see the day at Willy's Wonderland. Hey, I'm talking to you. Willy's Wonderland. Demonic animatronics are nothing new at Willy's Wonderland. Can we make it through at Willy's Wonderland? There's an empty stage and a body on the floor. Willy's on the prowl. We can't hide from them much more. So take a breath and close your eyes. The shadows on the wall. We just need to make it out alive before they kill us all. At Willy's Wonderland. Hey, I'm talking to you at Willy's Wonderland. It's nothing new at Willy's Wonderland. Can we make it through at Willy's Wonderland? Stay alive. Can we stay alive? We gotta stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Can we stay alive? We gotta stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Can we stay alive tonight at Willy's Wonderland? Okay, now, kids, I want you to clap your hands. Willy's Wonderland. You can run, but you can't hide at Willy's Wonderland. Have you been to my super happy fun room yet? At Willy's Wonderland. Well, what are you waiting for? There you go. All of you are now appalled and sad. Thank you. Heck yeah, I love it. Tim Curtis, I'll give you the bird. And bruh, Tim, LMAO. And don't call me Shirley. All right. Well, do you guys have any last minute thing, anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like me to sing? I am happy to go, happy to stay for about 20 or 30 more minutes. I'll let you guys decide. Let me take a look here. I closed down Cosme. Maybe I should have kept it open. Charlotte, since you missed what the film was or missed most of it, unless you were lurking, which is fine, but I'll give you just a tiny little taste of what Willy's Wonderland was like. Let's see. Let's get YouTube open. So yes, Willy's Wonderland, stranger comes through and is tricked into cleaning a place with these animatronics, and then it turns out, oh yeah, by the way, these animatronics are possessed by demons. Let's see. Here we go. This is what I'll show you. Anyway, this is played by Nicolas Cage. He has 0 words in the entire show. John, girls just want to have fun. So let's share, just for Charlotte, let's share the janitor dancing scene, just so she has a little bit of an idea of what she missed. It's just silliness, but anyway. Turn that up. Here we go. Wait a minute. You probably need the Cosme, don't you, Charlotte? Well, it's pinned to the top, so okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's try this again. This is how the song's actually supposed to sound. There we go. Willy's Wonderland. All right, let's see what people are saying in here. Richard Burton would have turned 100 on November 10th. Richard Burton film in November. That's not a bad idea. Let me write it down. I have to write everything down anymore. I forget it. Richard Burton film. I'm looking at my to-do list and thinking, my God, I've gotten so little done today, but I've gotten a lot done this week, so I'm not going to beat myself up too bad. Richard Burton, November 10, he would have turned 100. All right. So I will do my best, depending on my work schedule, to have a Richard Burton watch party somewhere around the 10th. I'd also like to do on some as close to the 5th as I can do. I always like to watch V for Vendetta. So I may just try to do a watch party of that. I've done it before, but I just love that show. At Curtis Selby, Possessed by Demons, So Your Ex-Wife, then yeah, animatronic that looked kind of like Miley Cyrus was one. The animatronic was sexier than Susan ended up being, although she was actually pretty hot when I first dated her. And two, she was much more loving and personable. So, yes. All righty. Well, let's call it a stream. Nope. There we go. The soft drone music. There we go. I'm at least smart enough to do applause sounds. Ha 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 ha. All right. Hail and thank you for the kind comments and the support, Tim. Tell this guy to pay me back the money he owes me. Thank you very much, Lizzie Armstrong. Thank you very much, Dad Man Walking. Thank you very much, and hail, Connie Cleary. I hope you're handing out lots of candy to those crumb crunchers. Thank you very much at Resolute Germ. And don't forget to check out Connie Cleary's second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. Gorilla's Random Thoughts, thank you very much for my intro music and for all the support that you give, sir. You're very kind. Pillar of the community, as is Real Wade. Nation Gaming Clips, he is doing something later tonight. I need to look into that. Big Al Presents is also doing something later tonight. So check it out. Check it out, Agent Charlotte Nightstar. Check her out. Yeah, well, you know, some of that did go on. We did have a kid after all. And it's okay, PvP. Sorry you missed it. It's all right. It's on YouTube. It's also in that Look 100 site. Definitely, I think worth the watch. I was doing a joke in the show saying I'd give it a 7.9, but I honestly think I would give it a solid 7. Yes, it's low budget, but you can tell that they were doing it in a place of love, and you can tell that they were really doing their best to put in a quality work. Is it the best thing ever? No, but it's still so fun. I definitely wouldn't rank it as high as Kick-Ass, but it was a fun movie. It was a fun movie. So anyway, and who knows? Maybe we'll do a rewatch if I get bored later, which I doubt that will happen because many people are doing a lot of different watch parties. PvP made 2 mistakes. Running errands on Friday afternoon and on Halloween made it even busier. No, not wrong. Not wrong. But it's okay. All's well that ends well. Nicolas Cage saved the day. Spoiler alert, the good guys win. The bad guys lose. So, anyway, hopefully I will see you all later. Tomorrow after work, we will be doing Dark Shadows. So, if y'all have a chance, come by and we will watch Barnabas Collins be badass. Red Rock West is another great Cage film. I'm going to write that one down too. Red Rock West. My favorite of his is still probably The Rock, but I really did love this film. This was so fun, especially if you're a fan of Nicolas Cage just being, 1, a badass, and 2, just freaking crazy. It's just freaking crazy. So, all right. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Happy Halloween. And don't do anything I would do. I will see you at least in the chat in either Big Al stream or Real Wade Nations or somewhere tonight. Have a good one.